Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael to clear, cleanse the space for all negative and lower vibrations, placing the white light of protection on us with his blue seal. We are going to be reading a book by Eckhart Tolle. It's The Power of Now, a guide to spiritual enlightenment. I love Eckhart Tolle. We are currently reading on chapter 1. You are not your mind. The greatest obstacle to enlightenment. Enlightenment, what is that? So it says, I love the Buddha's simple definition of enlightenment. The end of suffering. Absolutely. There is nothing superhuman in that, is there? Of course, is a definition. It is incomplete. It is only tells you what enlightenment is not. No suffering. But what is left, then there is no more suffering. The Buddha is silent on that, and his silence implies that you have to find out for yourself. He uses a negative definition so that the mind cannot make it into something to believe in or into superhuman accomplishments. A goal that is impossible for you to attain. Despite this precaution, the majority of Buddhists still believe that enlightenment is for Buddha, not for them, at least in this lifetime. I don't agree with that. I believe that anybody can attain spiritual enlightenment. I believe Buddha, Jesus Christ, Saint Germain, they were human beings that ascended to a higher frequency vibrational level by doing the inner work, by clearing out their karma. So you can do it too. Everyone on this planet can do it. We all can activate your consciousness. And Jesus told us that we could all do that we were all Christ. We could all activate that and do even bigger things than him. Those are quotes from the Bible. Maybe not exactly, but what I mean. It says, being is the eternal, ever-present, one life beyond the myriad forms of life that are subject to birth and death. However, being is not only beyond, but also deep within every form of its innermost, invisible, indestructible essence. This means that it can access to you now as your own deepest self, your truest nature. But don't seek to grasp in your mind. Don't try to understand it. You can now know it only through the mind when it is still. When you're going into meditation, you're being one with God. Don't try to understand it. When you are present, when your attention is fully and intensely in the now, being can be felt, but it can never be understood mentally. To regain awareness of being and to abide in the state of feeling realization is enlightenment. When you say, are you talking about God? If you are, then why don't you just say it? So I'll leave it at that, but all I can tell you is this much. The more you clean out your closet, and I don't mean in the physical aspect, but I do mean also in the physical aspect, clearing out your home, ridding your home of things that are no longer serving you, donating it to somebody who could possibly use it is very healing and very therapeutic, very necessary for you to clear out the clutter in your mind. But clearing out your karma and righting those wrongs and saying you're sorry and forgiving people that need to be forgiven and making it to where you're in a higher vibrational state because you're no longer carrying that anger, resentment, and hatred in your heart is going to be extremely freeing. And of course is going to raise your frequency. So I love you all. I hope this helps, and namaste.